week's a very different kind of video. This week, I've made a friend, and I'm driving out to go meet him. And that's the thing with this Defender club, right? You make friends, same interests. We love these cars. And I can't wait to show you who it is because I am pumped to get to meet this guy. You're in for a treat.
For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted a Land Rover Defender, but I didn't know it would turn into a tool to make new friends. I had arranged to meet a potential BFF on the edges of the Salisbury Plains in the hope of doing some exploring together.
It's my man.
Boris the Defender is a bit of a social media celebrity. If you've been watching Defender content on YouTube or Instagram, there is no doubt you've seen him. And Jack, his owner, makes some incredible content about Boris and his adventures. So I urge you to go and subscribe to all things Boris. You won't be disappointed. So Jack and I sat down to a lovely pub lunch and hashed out some plans for the afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. Jack from Boris the Defender. Absolutely fantastic guy. We've just had some lunch and we're off now in convoy to find some routes along the Salisbury Plains. It's so nice to be making some new friends and getting out and actually finally using this vehicle for what it's made to be used for, rather than just bolting stuff to it on my driveway. So I'm really excited, I'm buzzing, can't wait to get out and just have a laugh basically.
Soon enough we were on the edges of the Salisbury Plains, but Jack noticed something and started to slow down. He saw that the red flags were flying, which can only mean one thing. Yep, the plains were closed because the military was using them for training. So we decided to push on and check out a little woodland we had noticed on the map, and maybe grab a few pictures in the beautiful sunset light. We haven't quite managed to hit the trails today, but look where we stopped. And just as we were done taking our pictures and getting ready to leave, we heard a little snippet of what the military were up to. And that was signal enough for us to not hang around anymore.
So the driving was a bit of a bust today, unfortunately. The military were doing some exercises up on the Salisbury Plains, so we couldn't hardly film anything. Now the plan has changed, the light has dropped and it's gone. We're going to find somewhere to camp in Exmoor, so we've got a bit of a drive ahead. And then I get to go to Exmoor Trim factory tomorrow to go and pick up some canvas seat covers, which I've been wanting for a very long time. But first tonight we've got a couple of hours heading over to Exmoor. We're going to do a little wild camp from the off-grid camp app. I'm looking forward to that. It is freezing though, so I've double socked. I'm going to double jacket, and I might even double dinner.
After a rather frosty night, I woke up to the sound of a beautiful little stream near the camp. We made a quick coffee and got ourselves ready to head over to Exmoor Trim, but first, I'd like to take a moment to show you the difference between winging it and experience. This was my sleeping setup last night. Duvet, pillow, sleeping bag, and some foggy windows. Just have some smugness,
Slightly different setups, unfortunately.
And this
nice and comfortable.
Is Boris's back end. Oh man.
No diesel heater there, so it wasn't
shame. Yep. Well, I suppose it's good to have dreams and aspirations. made our way across to Exmoor Trim, where Jack would be filming for the day. I was happy to tag along and make some more new friends who passionately love Land Rovers.
We're almost there, we're almost at Exmoor Trim. Just come to a place called Willington or something like that. Don't know. It's a very small little town here in Exmoor. Yeah, I'm excited. We're almost there. We're almost at the factory place. Let's go. Oh yes, mate. Here it is. Very exciting, especially with you, man. You're like the Exmoor Trim guy.
I want to just take a moment here and sing the praises of this company. They hand make super high quality products to retrim your Landy and make it way more comfortable and stylish than it was originally. Seats, retrim kits, seat covers, steering wheels, and even some billet milled aluminium products like handles and hinges to really elevate your vehicle's functionality and aesthetic. I was blown away by the friendly staff and the high-tech yet somehow artisan approach to manufacturing their gear. I loved having a workshop tour and meeting everyone. So I bought the seat covers I was after and I headed home.
So you're joining me now back at HQ about 2 weeks later, and I've got the seat covers. I've got them. I've got for the front seats and for the 60/40 split bench seats at the back. So let's fit them. Alright, I'm going to start here on the passenger side. And I think it's as simple as that. Sick! Alright, let's start with the 40 part of the 60/40 split. Well, there you are. They're in. They look amazing. They look like they are just ready to drive themselves to Africa. This is a really fun upgrade for me. It was super quick to put in. I've been wanting Exmoor Trim canvas seat covers for a long time because they're rustic, they're hard wearing, they just look rugged and ready to go. I like the piping. It sort of breaks up the sort of continuous sort of sandy color, and then the sandy color covers really contrast with the rest of the cabin. So I really like that, and I can't stop touching them. Just want to go for a drive now. Oh yes, I love it. The other thing I'd like to sort, which doesn't match at the moment, is a sort of cubby lid that's going to match this canvas seat. I'd like to put some padding on here or something. Exmoor Trim, I think, are in the process of making a cover to match the front seats, and that will be great to see. But in the meantime, they were very kind to give me some offcut scrap of this material to see if I could make a little matching cubby lid to go with the front seats. I think that will look great and really complete the front. And last but certainly not least is the canvas carry storage wheel cover bag from Exmoor Trim. Big functional space. In here I've got the red triangles in case I break down,
when I break down. A little lantern, a folding shovel, and some bits and pieces just that can just live in here. Some like rags for hands. It covers the wheel nicely and looks the part. It looks like my car's wearing a backpack. It's a slightly different canvas to the seat. It's a lighter color, but it's gonna go sort of dirty and get all weathered and stuff. It's a harder, thicker, more finely woven canvas, so it gives me the impression it's going to last for a very, very long time. Well, I'm absolutely chuffed with the result. I'm so glad to have made new friends, made new connections at Exmoor Trim. I love this community of people that have got involved with Defenders, and they just ooze passion, and I'm so grateful and humbled to be part of this community. I absolutely love it, and if you're watching this, then I guess you love it too. And if you love these videos, please do consider subscribing. It helps out the channel, it helps this industry going. I want to support companies like Exmoor Trim, and there are a load more like it out there, making some wonderful, amazing, useful upgrades and additions to these Defenders. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.